soul, not from the head. That's where they come from. So when your mind goes, the heart and the soul don't change. And so a lot of you today, you have a heart and a soul for your life, and for your children, and for your family, and for what you can do. And you're going to make a choice when you leave here. You might get all fired up and say, boy, what Craig said is really true. I need to change my life. You know what I'm going to say? Then do it. I'm going to give you permission today to change. I'm going to give you permission today to succeed at the highest level. I'm going to give you permission today to be like that apple like an apple with 8 seeds in it. Those 8 seeds become millions. Go find 8 seeds, people like you. You know who build big businesses? People that have struggled. People that are overcomers. People that are champions. People that live epic lives. People that knew from their heart of hearts that they were supposed to do something great. And people that dream so much bigger dreams than they'll ever do because they have to depend on God to finish. That's the kind of people that build this business. I've been around it for 30 years. This company for 3. My other company for 25. I've been around other companies 5, 7, 8 years coaching, mentoring. I get around winners in businesses. I don't care what it is. Guess what? They're all similar. They all have this passion for change. They have passion to matter. They have passion to be significant in other people's lives. Because trust me, the day you die, you will not pull an armored truck behind your hearse. It doesn't matter how big a house you live, because you won't be going home there anymore. It doesn't matter how many cars you drive, because you ain't going to be driving them in heaven. And so the day you die, what's going to matter is how many people show up to say goodbye to you and what they have to say about you. Sit down someday in the next week and write the eulogy of your life. Write down I did this in an exercise with a group I did with Robert Hutchins last month. And their final thing they did as an assignment working with me was they had to write their eulogy. I said, you just died, you're 100 years old, and someone's reading your life. What do you want it to say? It was the most moving time on the phone. I mean, some of the ones they read blew my mind away. Keith Williams out of Atlanta, who's sponsored by Robert Hutchins and his group, he wrote his eulogy, read it that day on the phone. It was one of the most powerful things I've ever read about a man and life and being a husband and being a dad and being a leader. So powerful. And the next day his father died. Very next day. What was your eulogy going to say of your life? What's it going to say you were like? It's going to say what kind of dad you were, what kind of mom you were, what kind of leader you were. Did you take risks? Did you go out there and make a difference? Did you touch lives because you decided to overcome what happened to you and to share your life with others and be honest and truthful and bring to the light the overcoming that you have? Because those audiences will be full. But if we just go back and live the life we've all lived, waking up every day worrying about our own problems, our own challenges. We're broke. We don't have any money. We're struggling. Might lose my house. Might lose my job. And it's me, 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 me. It's not about you. You want to change your life, go lift someone else up. Because I guarantee you, anybody sitting in this audience, there's somebody who has a lot worse life than you do. So we can sit and have a pity party and feel sorry for ourselves, or we can do something about it. And every one of you, this day, today, have the opportunity to change your life forever. I promise you that. You have my word. You have my word that your life will never be the same when you decide that it's not going to be. It's not why me anymore, folks. It's not why me this, why me that. It's why not me. Why not you living that life? Why not you touching lives? Why not you being the kind of strong leader in your family you always dreamed you could be? Why not you being the family, the leader of a family that has a destiny? One that you're building a heritage for your children. You know, I look at my 3 children and I love them, and I'm not patting myself on my back with them, but they own their own businesses. And they're extremely successful, and they're dreamers. And they never thought about working for someone else because they saw us as dreamers our whole lives, and dreaming huge and dreaming big, and wanting to do unbelievable things with our lives and make differences in people's lives. So that's how they live. Your kids will live how you live. Are you teaching them to get a job? Are you teaching them to be broke? Are you teaching them to spend every day in sadness because you don't have what you want? We tell our children, what do we say to kids? Excel. You're on the football team. Be the captain. Be the leader. Never quit. Right? Get good grades. Do the best you can do. Always be your best. Are we doing that? Are we being the best that we can be for our families and for our children, our community, our families, extended families, our parents? Are we? Why not? Why not? That's the gift we have. If you knew you couldn't fail, how big would your dream be? That's scary to think about. How big? Bigger than the one you're sitting on right now. And if you're not passionate about the why of your life, because if you're always worrying about the struggle of building this business, it's because your dream is too small. Because when the dream's big enough, the struggle never matters. When the dream's big enough, the big boulders in the road of struggle get beaten down to pebbles. But when there's no why, there's no dream, there's no purpose, then the pebbles become boulders in your life. Some of you haven't decided yet you're going to finish. Some of you haven't decided yet. I'm kind of getting through. I ran into a coach the other day. He just got started. I said, how you doing? He said, I'm excited. I go, how long are you in for? I like to ask that question. You know what he said? I'm going to give it about 30 days. You know what I told him to do? Call your coach and quit right now. I just told him that. He goes, what? I go, call your coach and tell him you're going to quit. Because 30 days? Is there anything in the world that ever accomplished in 30 days? Maybe breaking a habit. Anything else? I haven't seen it. You guys get in this business, they go, I'm going to get in and check it out. You know what I tell you? It's going to check you out. It'll check you out really fast. Because you guys get in this business, oh, I know sales. I know, man, I can close anybody. You seen me? What's my name? Right? How many people think they get in the business? I just laugh and watch it because, pretty soon they're just like, Craig, well, yeah, you don't need to tell me. I can do that. I have done that. I've done sales. You don't need to tell me. And, you just wait till they come crawling your door. What am I doing wrong, man? Because they don't know it's different. We're not selling anybody anything. You're embracing somebody's life. And you're saying, you know what, bro? You and I just met. But I'm going to tell you something. There's probably nobody in the world that believes in you more than I do, and I don't expect you to even understand that. But it's true. Because see, I can look in your eyes, I can look in your heart, and I know what you can become. Because I've worked with enough men just like you. Just men with a dream, men with hope, with character and integrity. And if you'll let me help you, we're going to build something gigantic together. And your life will be never the same. I promise you that. I want to work with you. I want to build your business. Will you let me do that? You're a good man. That's what we got, you guys. I'm not selling anybody anything. Sure, they might be 98. Sure, they might be college. But you know what? What about us? How much do you connect with your people? How much do you really care? How much do you listen to them? Don't tell them your story till you listen to theirs. Connect with them. People want to be connected with. People want to be listened to. They found the body floating below the Golden Gate Bridge. I read about this in an article years ago. There's a man committed suicide. He jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge and they found his body floating there. And they found a note in his pocket. Here's what the note said. I walked 5 miles to this bridge. And I promised myself if one person stopped me and engaged in a conversation, I wouldn't jump. 5 miles. His body's floating with a note in his pocket. How much do we engage others' lives? How much time do we ever spend caring about anybody but ourselves? How much time do we spend sharing our life with other people? Just, hey, how you doing? Can I be of help in your life? I think, like I said, you can really get excited about. It's a group of people that care, that want to make a difference. Physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally. See, because what you guys have that you don't understand is so powerful. You guys got the package. The top leaders in this company are not just about money. Why do they lead? Why are they followed? Thousands of people in an organization. Why are they followed? I'll tell you why. Because they're passionate, they're dreamers. And they're always waving the dreamer's flag. You can do this. You can change your life. You can make a difference. Constantly. That's the message. And if it's any other message, this business spits you out. You won't be around. You won't be around. People used to get guys used to get my business and would be like, oh, I just want to make money. I just want to get filthy rich. I don't really care about people that much. I go, great, get in. Sign me up. Business is like a giant enema. Enemas them right out. I love it. Because if you don't really care about someone else's success, you're never going to have it yourself. That's how our business works. I don't know. The world's different. You work with people with no integrity and they're successful in your company, right? Okay, you work with people in management where you work and you know their life really doesn't exemplify much of somebody to follow, but you got to follow because there's a chain of command there. Not this business. There's no authoritative leadership here, guys. It's influential. That's what scares us. Because what do we like when the door's shut? Who's the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror? That's our constant challenge. Checking us out to ourselves so we can lead. Some of the people moving on in my business would move and hit a plateau and they'd never move past there. You know why? Because they never imagined themselves being any more successful than where they were. Because in vision, if you cannot see it, you will not have it. If you cannot visualize it and visualize yourself as a leader in a business, whatever size you can visualize, if you can't see yourself there, you will not accomplish it. Leadership doesn't just happen. You don't wake up one day with a business the size of Melanie's and go, geez, I guess I better lead now. I got to be a pretty big group. You know, 1,000 people fall and you go, what the hell happened? How'd I get here? It doesn't work that way. Because I told Carl the day I started working with Beachbody, leaders draw numbers. He said, what's our goal, Craig? I said, we're going to develop strong leadership in Beachbody. And until we have first, second, and third generation leadership, we don't have a company that can go 100,000 coaches, that can go to $1 billion. So I'm going to go to work endlessly for the last 3 years to build leaders, because this company now, you saw it on stage in Summit, we have foundational leadership here that blows me away. I mean, this company's ready for exponential, holistic, turbo growth, because we finally have the foundation of leadership. What about your business? What kind of leader are you in your business? How much are you respected? How much are you followed through influence and not just authority? There's a big difference, you guys. So I sat there with those 5 guys on that stage, and I gave this vision out that was so gigantic and so huge, and it was just like coming out of my soul, and we're going to do this. And 3.5 years later, we had a free Enterprise Day weekend at the Long Beach Convention Center. And I remember, because all 5 of us stood backstage, all my guys were just about diamonds now, had huge businesses, extremely successful. I remember standing behind this rope watching. We actually were up in the hotel next to the arena, the huge arena. And we stood up there, and we were all in this suite of mine, and we looked out the window, and there was lines around the block, the arena. Just people were in line for 4 hours ahead of time to get seats in the arena. And I remember we all got in a limousine and we drove over to the arena. We walked in the back and I said, "Follow me, guys." And we went over. We stood at this road section off, and we looked in that arena, and there wasn't one empty seat. You know where it came from? The 5 of us. We filled that arena in 3.5 years. Because we quit worrying about our lives and started thinking about somebody else's. We changed ourselves. We became different. We knew we had to change a lot. We had to be different than we were, because where we were wasn't where we wanted to be. And if you want to go somewhere, you got to be different to get there. And we learned all of that stuff. And we filled that stadium that weekend. And I saw 17,000 people come in and 17,000 people walk out. You guys, take your vision, take your dream, take it so far beyond anything you could ever imagine. Go somewhere you just kind of have thought of sometime, where you almost thought it was some kind of a weird dream you had. Because that's what you can do. Because I believe in this room is the biggest businesses that will ever be in Beachbody. They haven't been built yet. Some of you are sitting right here. You're going to claim that. You're going to take the passion of your life and the belief of your life, and you're going to go out and make a difference. Don't you dare quit on yourself. Don't you dare quit on this business. Don't you dare quit on your family. Don't you dare quit on the calling that God put in your heart and your soul. Because I guarantee you, when you're 75 years old, you know, all that's going to be talking is your soul, because it's all regrets and nothing but what should have been and could have been. Don't you dare live your life that way. Walk out of here today and decide, that's it. Why not me? I'm done. I'm drawing the line. I'm going to take that package Craig talked about with sorters. I'm going to start giving it away. And you watch how many people grab it and say, thank you. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I don't know where I'd be. Thanks for changing my life. Thanks for making a difference. You guys are the best. I look around this room and I see so many familiar faces that I've seen for 3.5 years, or 3 years, 2.5 years. Makes me get all emotional. You know why? Because I would do anything I could to embed in you a desire and a work ethic to win. Because when you win, I win big. You know why? Because you change lives, and that's what I'm all about.